10 seconds more than you can do probably in normal use in 10 years. So I'm simply going to take this knife, I'm going to cut right into the head of this hammer. Okay? Try and damage this blade as much as I can. Now, folks, I want you to look at this. Those are shavings from the hammer, not the knife. Now, would you be so kind, sir? Grab that knife, inspect that blade. Tell me if there's any broken teeth, nubs, spurs on it.
Nope.
Nope. How light is that knife? Pretty light in your hand?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Give it to her and see what she thinks.
Yeah.
Pretty nice?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Nothing on that blade I should be aware of? Okay. Now, let's face it. Unless somebody's got a recipe for hammer soup, we don't cut many hammers up in our kitchen, do we? No, we don't. But you know we cut a lot up of? Is frozen meat and frozen vegetables. How many times have you gone home, you need a recipe for 1 pound of hamburger, right? You go into the freezer, you pull out a block this big. It happens all the time. You pull out your Old Faithful knife, you bang on it a little bit, you stab it a little bit, you try and end up basically cooking the whole thing and wasting half of it. I had a woman tell me the other day, swear, she says, I solved the problem. I get my hammer and my screwdriver and I chip away at the meat until I get enough to cook. I went, with a dirty screwdriver? She said, yeah. I said, no. You take your sharp select knife, get that piece of meat, simply cut right into it, put the rest right back in the freezer. Cuts through ham bones, chicken bones, turkey bones, does not matter. So folks, if I can cut into this wood board, I can cut into that steel hammer, you can conquer just about anything in your kitchen. Wouldn't you agree? You bet. Here's the best part. This knife is still as sharp right now as if I just took it out of the box. It will be that way today, tomorrow, 5 years, 10 years from now. This knife is guaranteed never to bend, break, or go dull, or we send you one for free. No questions asked. Now, I'm almost done. Hand out those free paring knives, but one other thing I'd like to tell you about this knife. This knife, two very similar knives, right? You don't think about this a lot. But what happens when you cut with this knife into your raw meat, raw chicken, raw fish? Where do all those juices go? Right down into the handle. The fat and gristle gets caught in here, multiplies, gets real germy. And when we do that, we put this in the dishwasher, right? Cleans the blade. But what happens during the drying cycle? During the drying cycle, the handle heats up, expands, cracks sometimes. All those germs and bacteria come back down onto the blade in the form of water spots. So what do? You pull it out, you cut up your nice clean vegetables with a nice dirty knife. It sounds pretty bad when you think about it, isn't it? So we nickname this knife Mr. Germy Knife. Mr. Germy Knife belongs where? In the garbage. My sharp select knife, on the other hand, stainless steel, tip to tip. Stainless steel blade will never rust. One piece stainless steel construction, tip to tip. This handle and this blade are all one piece. Okay? It's got little beveled edges here, so nothing, when you're cutting, nothing gets into this handle. So you can take this, be as messy as you want with your meats and your chicken and your fish. Okay? When you're simply done with this knife, put it in the dishwasher, cleans it, sanitize it, ready for the next job. Now, who thinks my knife's pretty fantastic now? Like to have this in your kitchen? Saves time, money, and energy. You bet. Now I'm done explaining the knife. What is the $1 million question? How much? How much? Okay. This knife alone on the internet, Home Shopping Network, would be about $49.99. Shipping, handling, taxes. You end up with about a $60 knife, and you wait 6 weeks to get it. Today, Sam's Club, I can give you this knife for $46.98. I can't do anything about the price because that's nationally advertised, but what I can do is give you more value for your dollar here today at Sam's Club. So, you take this knife home today for $46.98. I'm going to give you a second one absolutely free. So now, you've got two knives for the price of one. Think of this. Take this one, put it in your kitchen. Take this one, put it in a book, wrap a ribbon around it. Gives a great gift. Great housewarming gift, great birthday gift, great gift for your best friend. This is the knife that will keep on giving. The gift that will keep on giving. So now, I've got two knives for the price of one. I told you everyone's going to get a piece of this paring knife for free just for spending a few minutes with me. Okay? But I'm going to take this paring knife and I'm going to kick it up a notch. In fact, I'm going to kick it up 2 notches because I'm going to give you not 1, but 2 stainless steel paring knives. These are $20 each value. Very, very sharp. Carry the same